In the ancient lands where dust and divinity often met, a voice like rolling thunder echoed from the heavens, calling a single name: Abraham. The command was clear, absolute, and heart-shattering. Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you. On the ground below, the old patriarch looked up, his face a canvas of disbelief, etched with the profound lines of unshakable faith. The sky offered no further explanation, only a silent, waiting expanse. For Abraham, a man who had walked with God his entire life, this was the ultimate test, a demand that seemed to unravel the very promise God himself had made. Yet, in the deep silence of his soul, the seed of obedience had already taken root. The next dawn broke with a heavy stillness. Abraham rose, saddled his donkey, and began the solemn journey with his young son Isaac. For 3 days, they walked towards the distant mountains, a quiet procession of father and son under the vast, indifferent sky. Isaac, innocent and unaware, carried the wood for the offering on his small shoulders, his steps light beside his father's heavy tread. "Father," the boy's voice cut through the silence. "The fire and wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham's heart constricted, but his voice remained steady, a balm of assurance over a torrent of inner agony. "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." They continued their ascent, each step taking them closer to the place of sacrifice, a place where faith would be weighed against love. Upon reaching the designated peak, the world seemed to hold its breath. With hands that trembled but did not falter, Abraham built a stone altar. He then bound his beloved son Isaac and laid him upon the wood. The boy did not struggle, his trust in his father as absolute as his father's trust in God. Abraham raised the knife, its polished blade catching the harsh glint of the sun. In that horrifying suspended moment, all of creation seemed to pause. The camera focuses on the cold steel poised to descend, and on Abraham's face, a portrait of supreme anguish. His eyes flooded with tears as he prepared to surrender his most precious gift back to the one who gave it. Just as his arm began its final dreadful arc, a voice tore through the air. An angel of the Lord calling out from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy. Do not do anything to him." The command was a sudden, glorious reprieve. "Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Abraham's arm fell to his side, the knife clattering onto the stones. He looked up, and there, caught by its horns in a nearby thicket, was a ram. A wave of overwhelming relief and gratitude washed over him. With tears now of pure joy streaming down his face, he released his son and offered the ram instead. On that mountain, a covenant of faith was sealed not in blood and loss, but in divine provision and mercy. A place Abraham would forever call, "The Lord will provide."